Hello everybody, good afternoon, or should I say good evening. This is Alpha Harris here. I just wanted to come on live just for a few moments just to encourage a few people by way of telling you that sometimes when the Lord has given you something to do, you have to be able to do it. We got to learn how to face our fears and learn how to be able to stand in front of people and learn how to be able to speak. And we have to learn how to do it in confidence and do it in boldness, because God can't use no coward soldier. So sometimes we don't have to worry about people all around us, because God has given us a personal platform. It's Facebook Live, it's any type of social media that you're able to speak in the confinement of your own home, your bathroom, your car, or wherever you might need to be. But I believe that God has made this accessible for us, that those that are men and women of the gospel, and maybe those who may not be of the gospel, sometimes we can't travel all over the world or go to the nations as we think or we say or we may want to. But this can go to the nations. This can travel just by one click. So we ought to be able to give a word to encourage someone and talk about the goodness of the Lord. I believe that this is a time that we ought to be able to be witnessing and ministering to people. People need to know, how did we make it? How did we get here? How did we come out of the things that we have been in? How did we get through the struggles? And for me, I say that if it had not been for the Lord, I would not have made it thus this far. I say I have trials on my right side and tribulations on my left side, but I got Jesus that's in front of me, that is leading and guiding me. Yet surely goodness and mercy, yep, they're all around me as well. But I thank God, because can't nobody be me, and I can't be nobody else, and can't nobody beat me being me. That's why everything that I had to go through in this life, it was chosen for me to go through. I was chosen to go through it. It was meant for me. It was meant for me to go through everything that I went through in life. Because if it was not meant for me, then it would not never have came to me. But most of the things that we ever endure and go through in life, it is meant for us. God has given us these trials and tribulations and these assignments and these things that come to come up against us, and to sometimes to cripple us, and sometimes to have us to feel as though that somebody just punched us in our guts and took all of the wind, the breath out of us. But God is steady telling us, even in the midst of all these things, He has put that on us so that you will be able to come through, come out, and be able to be a witness, to be able to tell somebody how you got out of this. How did you get out of it? You got keys to unlock doors for every circumstances and every situation, because anything that you went through and you came out of it, because God had given you a key to be able to unlock a door, to have access granted, to be able to come out. Some people go through stuff and don't come out of it because they don't want to come out of it. They want to stay stuck. But I heard the bishop say on Sunday, we got to learn how to get up out of Lodabar. There's no time to be stuck still in places and things that God is yet trying to deliver you and set you free from. You don't have to be in bondage. You're in bondage because you choose to be in bondage. But you don't have to be in bondage. You got the power, the ability, and the authority to come through whatever God has brought you to. If He brought you to it, He'll bring you through it. Most of the time we moan and we mumble, we grumble and we complain instead of yet it's going through it. Yep, we forget about we have the victory, because we do have the victory. Because when you're able to come through your obstacles and come through these things that have yet to try to kill you, destroy you, and to take you out, but you made it through, you have the victory. You have the victory. I ain't always been good. I ain't always been perfect. I got a whole lot of stuff that was in some bags, luggage. I got a whole trail of garbage bags that I can tell you about it. A whole bunch of luggage that I carried along with me. But when the Lord began to begin to do a work in me and to break some things off of me and take that yoke from off around my neck, then things began to die and to fall off of me. I ain't always been saved. I ain't always been filled with the Holy Ghost. I ain't always been sanctified. I drank, I danced, I partied, I smoked, I did drugs, I did all that. I did all of that. A lot of times people don't want to admit for the things that they've done. They think they just got here. No, baby, you didn't just get here. You had to go through something to get here, to be where you had to be able to be a witness for the Lord and tell somebody about the goodness of Jesus and all he have done. Because you didn't come off them drugs by yourself. I know I didn't. You didn't just stop drinking by yourself and hanging and going out to the bar. It took the unction of the Holy Ghost and the Jesus in you to overrule that other voice and to break what was in you out of you, that you could snap back out of it. Because if it had not been for the Lord, who was on my side, your side, where would we be? How would we be? We would still be in them same places. We would still be doing them same things. We would still be hanging on to them same folks. We'll be still in some mess that we should not have been. But God, with his awesome self, has delivered us and set us free and destroyed some yokes and bondage off our lives. And he wants us to be able to tell somebody how you got free. So what I'm doing, I'm asking everybody, every day, if it ain't but 5 minutes of your day, go live. Encourage somebody. Give a testimony. Give the people something, because this world is not what it used to be. And I believe one can reach one and touch one. But how awesome if that one that you reach, that one that you reach, she can reach or he can reach someone else, and then they can reach, because this thing is yet just keep on is reaching and touching people. Yeah. We need to reach out and touch somebody. Help somebody along the way, God, and just give it to us for us to keep it. If you can't come out of your confinement, out of your 4 walls, do it this way. Help someone along the way, and watch God bless you. I promise you, he'll bless you. Be blessed. God love you, and so do I. Bye-bye.